Our gold, our timber, our
Brazil's president, Luiz Inacio Lula da Silva, defended the nation's sovereignty in a 6-minute televised address on Saturday, ahead of Independence Day, while denouncing politicians he described as traitors amid mounting political tensions. His comments follow efforts by allies of former President Jair Bolsonaro to push for harsher foreign sanctions on Brazil and advocate for a controversial bill in Congress that would grant amnesty to individuals convicted for the January 8, 2023, attacks on government institutions. If passed, the legislation could benefit Bolsonaro, who is currently on trial in the Supreme Court for allegedly orchestrating a coup attempt, accusations he has denied. U.S. President Donald Trump has cited the case as the primary justification for imposing 50% tariffs on many Brazilian goods and canceling the U.S. visas of most Brazilian Supreme Court judges.
Our gold, our timber, our precious stones, none of that belonged to the Brazilian people. All our wealth was taken out of Brazil to help enrich other countries. More than 200 years have passed, and we have become sovereign. We are not, and will not become, anyone's colony again. We are capable of governing and taking care of our land and our people without interference from any foreign government. We maintain friendly relations with all countries, but we do not take orders from anyone. Brazil has only one owner, the Brazilian people. That is why we defend our wealth, our environment, our institutions. We defend our democracy and will resist anyone who tries to undermine it. It is unacceptable, the role of some Brazilian politicians who encourage attacks on Brazil. They were elected to work for the Brazilian people, but only defend their own personal interests. They are traitors to the nation. History will not forgive them. My friends, sovereignty might seem like something very distant, but it is present in our daily lives. It is in the defense of democracy and in the fight against inequality, against all forms of privilege for the few at the expense of the rights of the many. It is in the protection of workers' achievements, in supporting young people so that they have a better future, in creating opportunities for entrepreneurs, and in programs that help those most in need. If we have the right to these public policies, it is because Brazil is a sovereign country and has made the decision to look after the Brazilian people. My friends, a sovereign country is one that is off the hunger map, that eliminates income tax for those earning up to 5,000 reais, while taxing the super-rich who currently pay almost nothing, that grows above the world average and records the lowest unemployment rate of all time. A country with the courage to carry out the largest operation against organized crime in history, regardless of how big the criminals' bank accounts are. This sovereign and independent country is called Brazil. My friends, since the beginning of our government, we have focused our efforts on opening up new trade partnerships. In just 2 years and 8 months, we have opened more than 400 new markets for our exports. We defend free trade, peace, multilateralism, and harmony among nations, but we would never give up our sovereignty. To defend our sovereignty is to defend Brazil. We take care of our environment like no one else. We have halved deforestation in the Amazon, which in November will host COP30, the world's largest climate conference. We defend PIX against any attempt at privatization. PIX belongs to Brazil. It is public, it is free, and it will remain that way. We recognize the importance of digital networks. They provide information, knowledge, work, and entertainment to millions of Brazilians, but they are not above the law. Digital networks cannot continue to be used to spread fake news and hate speech, nor can they allow crimes such as financial scams, sexual exploitation of children and adolescents, and incitement to racism and violence against women. We ensure compliance with our Constitution, which establishes the independence of the 3 branches of power. This means that the President of Brazil cannot interfere in the decisions of the Brazilian judiciary, contrary to what some would like to impose on our country. My friends, this is the moment when history asks us, which side are we on? The government of Brazil stands with the Brazilian people, people who get up early every day to work for their families' prosperity. This is the moment for everyone to unite in defense of what belongs to us all, our Brazilian homeland and the colors of our country's flag. History places us before a great challenge and asks whether we are capable of facing it. And we say, yes, we have faith, experience, and courage to continue looking after our future and the hopes of our people. May God bless Brazil. A hug to you all, and happy Independence Day.